Hello, my name's Fran. Welcome to MyBoxingCoach and welcome to the second in our series of videos, A Week in the Life, a series about what people like me do in a gym like this, a boxing club, amateur boxing club. Before we get started, join the thousands of others who've downloaded the book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. 64 pages, and in there you get all the help you need to get your boxing journey on the road, be it for competition or for fitness. You get the 10 core skills: how to set up your own home gym, how to build out the right mindset, the right training regime, 5 building blocks of punch power, 7 steps to super speed. There's loads of stuff in there, and it'll be something you refer back to time and time again. Click the link below, or there will be a link at the end of the video. So in my previous video last week, we talked about how this boxing club was built in 1976, and it's run on an entirely voluntary basis. I and the other 8 coaches all do this for to contribute to our community. And you know, the area we run this boxing club from, you know, it doesn't do very well in a range of sort of socio-economic factors. In terms of education, there are more people, a higher than average level of people who have no educational qualifications. The population, higher than average number of people feel that they are not as healthy as other portions of the population. We've got a higher than average number of people who are on benefits. And, you know, often when you get an area of high deprivation, you get antisocial behaviour, you get, you know, criminality. And in 2018, Merseyside police came to us and said, look, we have this thing, it's called community cashback, proceeds of crime. So whenever they make arrests and they seize assets from criminals, that goes into a pot and you can bid. Places like this can bid and try and get money to make the place better. And to be fair to Merseyside police, no one had ever come to us. You know, it's just not one of them things that happened. And they've said to me a few times, look, we can't arrest our way out of the problems that are, you know, that we have in an area like this. We need places like this boxing club to give young people an opportunity nice and early, catch them before they start down the wrong path. So we were invited to do a bid. We got an architect. We drew up plans for a double extension to increase the floor space, effectively double the floor space of the gym. We've had lots of problems, planning problems, and then of course we had COVID. Once we got through all of that work, eventually began in November 2021. Now look, it's been really slow going for all kinds of reasons. I won't get into the detail of it, but it's been challenging, but you know, we've just got to keep going. I thought I'd do a little walk around of the gym and show you just as it is, you know, warts and all. We're not trying to, you know, we want this place to be amazing. At the moment, it is far from amazing. But us as a group, we'll get there. But have a little look at this. Okay, a bit of a walk around of the building site that's currently passing as a boxing club. So where we're standing now, this is the original entrance. And there used to walk out in from the street, and you'd walk straight into effectively a parents' room. You can see along the floor there, you can see the marking of the old parents' room, and then at the far end there was the old office. So this is the original entrance. Instead, in future, everyone will enter through here. So this is the new door. Boxers will come in and walk directly towards us, towards the camera, and into the main gym. Parents will peel off to the right, and they will go into here, the parents' room. And we want to accommodate our parents. So lots of boxing clubs I know, they just don't allow parents in. But for us, they always played an important part, and we like them to see what we do. We like to be transparent. We like to be open. We like them to understand how we interact with the young people. You know, and bear in mind, this is simply a place for parents to wait. There's no shouting out across the gym, encouragement or otherwise. There's no entering the gym space. They stay where they are. But you know, I think it's appreciated that they can see what we do, and we're open and we're transparent, and there's no we've got nothing to sort of hide, and they play an important part in the development of the gym and of the boxing club. Over there then will be a disabled toilet, and obviously that's the entrance, so that'll be a fully fitted out disabled toilet. This is our temporary office. There's a desk that's older than me, and there's our year planner, just really basic fill. I may do a little bit on that, but on all the red bits on there are all important points and important dates for us, including championships and club shows and whatnot. This is going to be the actual office. At the moment, I just need this to run the place, collect subs fees, and deal with any conversations or anything that we need. And this is our matching whiteboard, and there are a few things on there. So, first one, the doctor is going to be coming here Wednesday the 21st of September. Doctor will be here to medical all of the boxers, and our first club show of the season will be the 14th of November this year, and we like to put a countdown of how many sessions there are to go. I think we're down to probably 26 now, and obviously if they miss 3 sessions between now and the club show, well, they've missed 10% of their overall training opportunity, and we like to keep that on their minds. I like to keep them understanding that they don't really want to miss anything, and that's a little message from Bryn, one of our fellow coaches, whose pet hate is single-use plastic bottles. Bryn's an ex-Royal Marine and as a firefighter, and let's just say he's a very direct communicator. So one of the messages of keeping it going. That's currently the builder's room, but it's going to be our kitchen. And over there is going to be the female changing room. Now, it's pitch black, there's no use going in there. But what we want is the best female changing facilities around. We really want them to feel welcome, and because it's a big deal for a young lady to walk through the doors of a place like this, and we want them to have the very, very best. So I'm really looking forward to having that done as best as we can. There are old mirrors. We're going to try and get more mirrors. So important. This is a full competition size ring. So this is 18 foot outside, 16 foot inside. We will be refurbishing this, so we'll get maybe new ring skirts or boards out the rings, get a new canvas. But that's our big old ring, and then next along, in a disassembled state, is our smaller ring. That's still a competition size ring. It's the smallest ring you can use in club competition. It's 16 foot outside the ropes and 14 foot inside the ropes. But we have 2 rings. We have lots of boxers here, so when we spar, we won't be able to. We don't want to be constrained by having just one ring. So there are boxing rings. Now, here's the big extension. I guess, in terms of space, it's from these yellow posts across to the other yellow posts over there. That was the original gym. So everything beyond that is brand new, and everything along here is brand new. Now, again, whilst this is still just a building storage area, really, this is where we want to have ultimately all of our striking equipment, all of our heavy bags, floor to ceiling balls, wall pads, and so on. The bags are all just, these have all had their day, but there's just no sense in me buying new stuff until this really irritating building work is finished. The building work's been going on quite a long time now, and I think we've all had well enough. So this is going to be our striking area. We'll get mirrors on the walls as well, and that's going to be our storage area. That's storage for all of our competition gear, all of our, and that includes gloves, head guards, actual kits, so red and blue kits, white kits that our boxers compete in. And that'll all be locked up and what have you. And there'll be a plant room in there for heat in the winter. And this is we've retained the old, so you can see this is kind of like the old changing rooms for the mailboxes. We're going to totally refurbish them, seal one of these doors up, total refurbish, so that our boxers have got just the best sort of facilities they can possibly have, and that's about it. And is us back to our starting position. So it will be a fantastic facility when we get there. We've still got temporary lighting in here at the moment, and we've got significant work to do, but you've got to just not lose heart, and you've got to keep going no matter what. And we will, and I look forward to doing some videos later in the year where the place is all up and running and doesn't make the gym in Rocky 1 look palatial, But we'll get there. Right, so there you go. Look, we bid for 100,000 off the police. We got 50,000. We had a bit of money in the bank. The basic building work, just to build the superstructure on each side, the roof and make it watertight, it's sort of £70,000. What does that get us? Well, that gets us nothing else. We've still got to fit out the male changing rooms, female changing rooms, kitchen, office, disabled toilets. What the money will also get us, it does get us all of the electrics done. So emergency lighting, emergency lighting, smoke alarms, fire alarms. It gets us a totally rewired building. It gets us hopefully a modest heating system for the winter. But that's about it. As I said before, we've got to sort out the male changing room, female changing rooms, and so on and so on. The positive news is that I have a meeting with an organisation later this month, and we are looking to secure more funding to finish all of that work. And I'm confident of that. I have to be, because I'll be totally honest with you. My tether was reached a long time ago when it comes to this building work. It's hard. I don't want to be involved in building work. I want to be involved in a different type of building work. I want to be involved in building young people up and building their confidence and building them to, letting them enjoy success. And at the moment, the boxing club is hindering us on that front, but we'll get there. I want to be buying new equipment. I want to be buying great heavy bags, angled bags. I want to be buying floor to ceiling balls, war bags. I want to be buying the best gloves that we can get for sparring and for bag work, top class skipping ropes. I want it all. I want all of that. We've just got to get through this building. I want to stop building and start really operating as a fully functioning boxing club. I want to stop. I don't know what my next video will be. I'm hoping to put one out next week, but I'll just level with you now. Next weekend, I hit the grand old age of 50, so it's my 50th birthday. I've never really bothered much with birthdays, but I don't know, it feels a bit different, this one. It could very well involve me seeing double for 4 or 5 days. So I'm hoping to get one out next week. I don't know what it'll be about, but we'll see. If not, I'll definitely be back the week after. Otherwise, I'd love to hear your comments on this type of video. I know it's gone on for quite a while, and it feels like a counselling session for me because I'm just sick of this building work and I want to be a coach again. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the meantime. Have a great week and look after yourself.